Excellent comments to every one of us. We say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on our time zone. This is the Global Clusters, and today, Sunday, we are having our people to people revolution of the Global Clusters. We are saying instead of answers, instead of end back governance, instead of take it back and order unrest that never yielded anything positive in our society. In the global clusters, according to the voice of the global president, Ambassador Dr. Dikne Badmos, we are saying, let us go for people to people revolution. This is about we encouraging the powerful one amongst us to mentor the less powerful among us to greatness, and then one of us to be better. There won't be thoughts of anybody taking power from anyone. And our custom is we have our people to people evolution video promo as we proceed. Host, kindly share the video of people to people revolution. Thank you.
The People to People Revolution is here, a movement redefining how we connect. In a world where institutions and hierarchies often create barriers, this revolution focuses on direct engagement, people talking to people, sharing stories, and solving challenges together. This is about building bridges across cultures and geographies, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. Every handshake, every conversation, every shared experience is a step toward unity. At Global Clusters, we believe that true change happens when people come together, empowered by understanding and mutual respect. Let's bridge divides and embrace this revolution for a better world. The People-to-People revolution begins with you. Be part of a global community that bridges divides and builds connections. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join the conversation. Stay informed about upcoming events and revolutions, and remember, every meeting is an opportunity for change. Let's connect and create a better world together.
Let us connect to create a better world together. I am Clusterian Oluwaseyi Odusagun, and I'm welcoming everyone of us on behalf of the Global President, Ambassador Dr. Dikme Badmos, into today's People to People Revolution of the Global Clusters. A very big shout out to the 001 People to People Revolution in person of Professor Clinton. Sir, we greet you. We acknowledge, sir. Welcome, everyone, as we check a topic that's of concern. You know, the global cluster itself is a community yearning and pursuing nation building. And we are building ourselves as an individual. For a nation to be developed, its own people ought to be developed. And all the evolutionary concepts has been created systematically to instill in us all those ingredients needed for individuals to be better for themselves and spread that across to the society, community, the states, the nation, the continents, and of course to the world. We'll be looking at building trust and mutual support. Building trust and mutual support. It is the people to people revolution. And for us to actually live together, uh, we think it is good that we should be able to uh, trust ourselves. And when we trust ourselves, it will be easy for us to support each other. You know, this goes beyond uh, religion, goes beyond tribe, goes beyond every other thing. Because in the global clusters, we have a revolution called the humanity evolution, where we deal with ourselves based on the fact that we are all human, irrespective of the race. And this is a global process. We move up from our locality, from our family, starting from our family first. We go to our community, larger society, the state, the nation, the continent, then the world. So we'll be talking about, we're looking at building trust and mutual support. The global clusters is a kind of academy, is a world of its own, whereby we train ourselves every day. Most of the things that we do here, they are not in our contemporary institutions. That's why everything we share here is to make us a better person, a renewed person, starting from our mind. Now, talking about building trust and mutual support in the people-to-people revolution in relation to nation building. Now, when we talk about trust and mutual support, they are the heart of healthy relationships. If I don't trust you, if you don't trust me, we can't do much together because you always doubt my strength. You understand? You always doubt my capability. You always doubt my integrity. You understand? And that is the reason we come here every day. Every day we have meetings, we share our ideas, we get to know ourselves, what I do, what you do. Everybody bringing their expertise together because the global process is about the professionals, the technocrats, the entrepreneurs. These are categories of people are the ones that made up any any developed nation. And that is why we are building this, bringing all these people together in our clusters. It doesn't matter if you are professional or you don't even know what you want to be. If you're a technocrat or you don't know what you want to be, if you're an entrepreneur, you don't even know what to be, come here and let's learn together and let us build ourselves together. I'm talking about trust, building trust and mutual support. And trust and mutual support, like I said, are the heart of healthy relationships. But two, there is a saying, there's a word uh, in the literature, in one of the universal literature that can two work together if they don't agree. You know, two cannot work together if they don't agree. For us to agree, that means I trust you. Uh, I believe in your word. You are consistent according to your word. So, and trust is not just by word; it's what you do it over time. And we'll be looking at ways by which you can build this trust and how we can foster openness and transparency amongst ourselves. That's very, very important. Now, why trust matters? Why should we talk about trust in nation building and in people to people revolution in relationship to nation building? Trust enables honesty and cooperation. You know, I reach out to my brother, Pastor Tennessee. Please, I need this information. I need this. He trusts me that okay, he really needs it. I trust him. I reach out to him, and based on that trust that he have between ourselves, you know, he gave me the way out. He gave me the information. Not that I'm going to use the information against him. That's trust. You know, for me to be able to buzz my friend, hey, buddy, I have some challenges and I trust my friend that what I'm divulging to him or her is safe and he got my back, I got his back. That's trust, you know. Trust enables honesty and cooperation. Then trust also encourages risk taking and problem solving. You know, I can call my brother Professor Folabi or Professor Fawad, let's come together. There's a business in the global clusters, you know, these ARA concepts, we need to do something about it. We can't just be looking like this. We come together as the we bring our resources, we take that risk, you know, and we are going to solve a problem in the future, problem of lack and need, you know, even as we are providing food. Understand? We are securing prosperity for ourselves. So when we trust ourselves, we can take some calculated risk, trusting ourselves that no one is going to betray each other because we trust ourselves. And why does trust matters again? The third one, it reduces conflict and builds empathy. We don't just doubt ourselves. You know, there won't be conflicts. You know, the reason we're having so much issues in the society today is because the next man doesn't trust the next man. You understand? The more reason for issues because somebody felt betrayed, somebody felt disappointed. There was an agreement that was not respected. You know, all these causes conflict and lack of empathy. So when why trust matters also, it reduces to the minimum. Yeah, there will always be issues in life as such as humans, but because we trust ourselves, if there's an issue, my brother should understand that personal is not like this. Okay, let me call him. Oh bro, I had something like this happen. I saw something like this. Okay, what happened? Because he trusted me, he knows what I can do. He doesn't just judge me we talking, oh, okay, that's what I, oh, this is what I thought, and it's settled. There's no trust. Any slight mistake or mishap, oh, that's how he is. I'll be suspecting him. There'll be suspicion where there's no trust. And there'll be lack of empathy. You don't care. You don't care about what people feel. If there's no trust, there's always be crises and fights all over, and there's always misunderstanding because there's no trust. So if you trust me, I should trust you. Uh, when you're having dialogue, you understand? We're having whenever a situation transpired, we always look at, okay, benefit of doubt. Let's talk about it. Let's make more investigation. Let's talk about it. That is trust, and we feel for ourselves. You understand? We put ourselves under people's shoes. Oh, I happen to make a this is we forgive easily because we trust ourselves. Now, what is mutual support? Do not forget we are talking about building trust and mutual support. We talk about why trust matters and the likes. Now, what is mutual support? Mutual support is shared responsibility to uplift one another. Shared responsibility to uplift one another. You know, uh, we have a situation at hand. Okay, how can we solve this? All right, we have a project. How can we solve it? Or we have a tax. This tax is much for one person. We divide the labor. This this goes beyond just our circle. Of course, it's important that this starts from home. You understand? Then our community, then our society, our workplace, anywhere we meet ourselves. You understand? When there's mutual support, we share. There's shared responsibility to uplift one another. Oh, we are facing the issue of insecurity in our community. Okay, yes, how can we solve this? Okay, let's come together, let's brainstorm. Okay, you, Mr. A, okay, you take up this the entrance, maybe the entrance of the community. Okay, why don't we just bring resources together? Let's build some infrastructure, so to protect ourselves more. Is it the fence and the lights? We share that. Imagine you have a project of 100 million naira. It will be difficult or it will be complex for just one person to just take charge of that. So when we share that responsibility, it will go far. It will be easy for everyone to contribute, to come together, we uplift one another. Then what is mutual support again? Listening without judgment and being dependable. This will definitely come because it's about people to people. There's no way you you will have contact with people without conversation, dialogue, communication. People to people, it's all about communication. You know, maybe virtually or one on one. So, mutual support is also about listening without judgment and being dependable. When people come to you, and with whatever is happening in society, people come, they express things to you. We listen. When you look at the rate of depression and suicide in the society today, it's because people are feeling judged. People are not feeling loved. You understand? Being dependable means that when someone pour their hearts to you, when someone comes to you and cry on your shoulder, now you being dependable, irrespective, you understand? You make that word sacred. You keep it. There's a saying that your best friend also your best friend also could have another best friend. What means is that a word that is being diverted to someone I feel is a best friend might be diverted to someone that person's best friend. We shouldn't be like that, you know. But when someone comes to us with a heavy heart, we listen to them. Even if you think you don't have any solution, don't just shut people down. You know, when you listen, listening alone has saved a lot of lives. Listening alone has given a lot of people hope. Understand? And not listening, of course, have made people go down the drain, committing suicide. They feel neglected, they feel rejected, they feel nobody cares. But when we listen, just listening, even if we don't have anything to say, just listen and just give the person hope. So that's mutual support also. You can see that everything I mentioned here now, it goes beyond even the materials. You understand? Being dependable, being supportive, and the likes. Then the third one, what is mutual support? Creates a sense of belonging. Create a sense of belonging. This cuts across everywhere, irrespective, at work. Maybe you are an old staff, you know, at work, and we have a new person that's been employed. Make that person feel comfortable. You understand? It's very important. Maybe you are in a community, you've been there for a while, or you are the son or daughter of the soil, you have been there for a long time, and we have new people into that community. You embrace them, you understand? You allow them feel belong. That's but all this I mentioned is what we do here in the Global Club. Even if you join a meeting just your first time, to be as if you've been with us for from the beginning, because we don't see anyone different, and that is why every time uh, after every dialogue conversation, we always open the floor for everyone to give their voices. It's very important. That is psychologically is giving that person the sense of belonging. You understand? So the global clusters is here helping us to see how we can relate with each other. All this, I have the opportunity to have higher education to the university. They don't teach you this in the university. Nobody will teach you these ones. And these are the important things we need to survive, to live this life. We have so many people with degrees, with intellect, that don't know how to behave with people. Their human relationship is poor. And that's why we're having people that are smart, but they are apathetic. They don't care. That's why I see people hurting themselves. If they feel they are superior to anyone, they are not. Nobody is superior to anyone. So we have creating safe places also. How we can do all these things. Uh, our mutual building trust and mutual support. We can another venue whereby you can create safe spaces. How can we do this again? We set ground rules for respect. In the global clusters, everybody respects each other. Nobody's a boss here in the global clusters. Irrespective, we always push for respect, because the global clusters is always about morals. You don't just come here and just be cashing crews and just be uh, running your mouth. We get training here, and all this training that we get here every day must show. Yes, it must show. We are getting education here. You understand? We are getting education, and what shows that you are educated is your demeanor, your interaction, your behavior. I am an educator, so I understand that little well. It is that the bedrock of education is a relative change in behavior. There should be a change in you. If you have been consistent in our trainings and meetings, even if just 2 or 3 months, there should be a considerably relative what people can see a change in you. So we respect ourselves here. We respect you as human. Here we have people of all walks of life. Every continent is there. Everybody is there. We have the whites, the brown, the blue, the black. Everyone, we are here in the global process, and we love ourselves. We respect ourselves. Understand? And the ground rule is working together in collaboration. We don't compete here. Then other things we can do also that will help us uh, create this trust and mutual support is encourage active listening. You know, encourage active listening. You allow people to hear their voices. When people are talking to you, you listen. To hear is different from to listen. Understand? That's why there is the saying, when people are talking, you say, I hear you. I hear you is different from I listen. I got you. You understand? I hear you. You might just heard and do what you want to do. You understand? But when you listen, you meditate on what is being said. The message that's being passed. You meditate on it. You scrutinize it. You measure the word that is being passed across to make sure that okay, you want to take something out of it when you are listening. You understand? So you encourage active listening. This is how we can build this trust and mutual support. After we have set our grand rules for respect, respect is very, very important. Like we said, respect is reciprocal. If I respect you, you respect me. I give you respect, you give me back. It's just automatic. You understand? It's very, very automatic. So we set our rules, everybody respect each other, respect our space. When we talk about respect, it's not just about um, calling ourselves titles alone. No, 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 no. It's beyond title. It's time. Respect goes beyond far, far, far. You can give someone a title and still disrespect that person. You understand? It's just about respect is about using the right words. You understand? It goes beyond size, it goes beyond giving people professor, ambassador. No, no, no. It's about your relationship with them, your interaction. You understand? You respect people even in their space. You understand? You can't say because you know someone, because you're familiar with someone, you can just bump into them anyhow. No, that's disrespectful. You understand? And when you maybe sometimes you accept if it's an urgent message. You understand? You could just bump into people, their time, their spaces, give people their spaces, you understand? Allow their space, allow their privacy, you understand? Give their space to breathe. That's respect. It goes beyond giving name, calling someone boss or no, no, no. It's far, far beyond that. Yes, that. Then you're talking about we encourage active listening, when you're in a gathering, understand? Or even if you're in a conversation, even just a virtual is a call, a phone call, you listen, you get the message. What you don't understand, you ask question, you understand? You converse. Then the third one also in under the creating safe spaces, you have validate all experiences because when we talk about validate all experiences, because something is not happening to you, it doesn't mean the other person's. Understand? Most of the time, it's so easy for us to judge people because we are not in the situation. You understand? We are helping ourselves to understand this. You see, it's very important that we get this and we see and we get used to this. You understand? We when someone comes to us and someone is sharing, sharing their experiences, even if you've not been there or it doesn't happen to you, affirm it, support the person. Understand? Oh, it's true. It could be. Is that there are some situations that when you heard, you won't believe that this happened until you have the time or the courage to make your research. You now realize, wow, so this person faced this person experienced this. You understand? It makes you more humble. So we validate all experiences. Either it happens to us, or we are there or not, or we don't believe it. As far as someone is sharing it, yeah, it's okay, it's all good. Even if we feel like there might be some iota or some discrepancies in those information, let us give the person the space and we do uh, our own investigation later on. Is very, very important for us, so we can just do away with uh, conflict or crisis. Then also in creating safe spaces, we use neutral facilitators if needed. You understand? When there's a situation, and that need a mediator, it's advisable. It is advisable that we use someone that is very neutral, someone that want to mediate. It shouldn't be someone that is familiar with any of the party. It's very important. When sometimes we are human. When situation happens, do not forget we're talking about building trust and mutual support now. When a situation arose and you are being called upon to mediate, it's better you are fair. If you feel like it can't be fair, your sentiments or you're going to be biased, it's better you just answer and let a neutral person take charge of the case, and so we can allow everyone have a fair share of judgment. Now, what are the benefits of trust and support? What are the benefits of trust and support? Now, when we trust ourselves more, when we put all these into consideration and we we work with them and we build them, we spread it across, we encourage, we emphasize, we advocate for all these as you mentioned. You know, it boosts collaboration and mental well-being. It builds collaboration. When I have an idea, of something, it's easy for me to reach out to a friend, because we trust ourselves. You understand? To be easy for me to reach out. Oh, I have this idea. How do you think we can work it out? Because they know you are a person of your word. You don't cheat people. You understand? You don't stab people in the back. You understand? You don't betray. You have been observed over time. You understand? You are consistent. Your words and your work, they are consistent, they match. So people want to work with you. You understand? And in this world you can't do everything by yourself alone. You understand? You need people. Let's take the global president as example. Yes, he have this idea instead of the global clusters, and he collaborated. He reached out to a lot of people. We have our our matron, the O01 Mind Surgery, Ambassador Dr. Micheluku, always there supporting. That's the support because she trusted Ambassador. Ambassador have worked with her and he has been tested and trusted. So she can give him all the backing. Also, Ambassador also reach out to most of his friends, all these people coming together. This was established. Yes, that. And we are now enjoying this. This is as a result of collaboration. That's why the cluster, one of our core values, is the first one, the cluster is collaboration. Very, very important. We cannot do that's a pillar. That's we are one of the pillar of our core values. So when we trust each other and support, it boosts collaboration and our mental well-being. You'll be able to think right. You understand? You won't be having grudges or any negativity in your mind. We all come together. Even when we are facing challenges, we brainstorm. We brainstorm in thoughts, we brainstorm in skills. We try it again and again, irrespective of the time that we are having setbacks. That's because we trust ourselves. You understand? Not that some people will be building and some people will be destroying. It happens. That's why some nations are having issues. When because there's no trust. There's no trust. A nation without trust and mutual support can never grow. That's not right cause. It's just real. Instead, so for us to work together, when some people are fighting against something, the others are supposed to know that some people are fighting against it. Some people in the same people in the same group. We are working to make something work and go further. And some people are dragging it back because of their own uh, selfish interest. It happens like that. When we work together, we'll be peaceful. I know that okay, things are working fine, even if they are not working fine yet. With that strong mentality, you understand, we continue to move forward, and we are continue to do that. You have a cool mental well-being and the mind. In the global clusters, we can't do without the mind. That's what we kickstart our week with. The mind surgery is very important. So another benefit of trust and support is it builds inclusive environment. It builds inclusive environment. Everybody, either you are whichever, I don't know. I'm taking Nigeria as a case study. Either you are from the north, you are from the east, you are from the west, you are from the south, you are from the southeast, you are from the middle belt. Doesn't even matter. The most important thing is everybody are coming together. Either you are male or female, young, old. It build inclusive because everybody is included in what okay in policy making, in building, training, in implementing. Everybody we are together. We can't all be the same. Do not forget we've talked about earlier on. We talked about the power in our diversity. The benefit, the beauty in our diversity. So we bring all this our diversity. We bring it to everybody comes together. and we all grow. You understand? Like we have said, there's no nation that have grown by its own people alone. No, no. Look at, just think of any great nation today. Okay, let's take the world power that we all believed. You understand? Let's take US. US is not like 50% of the people that made US powerful are not even the indigenous, the people of US themselves. We have people in all walks of life. We have Africans, we have South Americans, we have the Europeans there, we have the Asians there, we have everybody, all walks of life, working together. So for us also to be able to grow, starting by when we trust ourselves, we build inclusivity. Understand? We all come together. That's why we have the global clusters also here. It's about the whole world. Everybody is here. In the global clusters, we are always pursuing the betterment of each one of us. That will spread across to our individual, immediate society and environment. That will spread across to our region, to the state, to our nation, to the continents, and to the world, because that is what we want to do. And that's what we are doing. And that is why the ambassador have pledged his allegiance that all he's after is for the betterment of the people. So when we trust and support ourselves, we build inclusivity, everybody coming together to work together for the betterment of the nation. And thirdly, we have it fosters growth and accountability. Whatever is being put in your disposal, you make sure it's growing. Where you trust, when something is entrusted, with me, when I'm entrusted with any task or whatever that's been entrusted with me, I make sure that okay, I'm trusted to do this. I have to put in my best, even if at work, I have to do my best at work. I have to make sure that this responsibility I got, I'm trusted. That's why I'm giving this responsibility. I'm giving this task to do, and I put in my best to do it well. Maybe it's about trade, those in trading, they're given a business to do. You are trusted, you're entrusted with that business, you put in your heart, you do it well. Understand? When there's trust, there's growth and accountability. You won't be chased when it's time for you to make account. You won't be running etc. You won't go a whole like absent without official leave, you know, because you are trusted, you understand? Because there's trust and there's support. You'll be present and you be so open, when we trust and support ourselves, it fosters growth. And of course, there's all this transparency, supports even accountability. Everything works smooth and we all grow together. We are not scared on the day of judgment. Like, okay, come give account of what is in your disposal. You should be able to do that. When there's trust and there's support, there's always growth. There's always growth. And when it's time for accountability, there's transparency already, and everything is moving smooth, and everybody is ready. You are not scared when it's time for accountability. You're not scared when it's time for transparency. Whenever you are called anytime to come with account of what is put in your disposal, you bold. That's okay. I have entrusted with this, and you have done your best to make sure that it's growing. And as we are doing that, we all are growing together. We are all growing together. Uh, and since you did well, in a little thing, you be entrusted with more. This is a natural law. Understand? The natural law, as in you that you are faithful in little, you get more. So it's just natural law, and in that way we continue to grow. Some people have been entrusted with some things, and they blew it. They misappropriate it. That's happening always. You understand what I'm talking about, and that makes them not to be entrusted, and not just them. It affects productivity and growth of maybe a firm, organization, community, society, or even a nation. You understand? So it's very, very important that when we are trusted with anything, we put our heart. We try all we could to make sure that it works. And when there's time for accountability, we are bold, we are not scared, and we're able to give account. And everyone is doing fine, and the nation will grow automatically. Will grow automatically without any stress. So now, what is your own role? You now, you, both of us now, and I. What is my role in building trust? I, I am talking, and you are you listening. Now, how can we build this? Yes, sometimes situations happen in life, and we just want to do what we want to do. That's why we have the global cluster set to remind us of what is needed, what we just need to do. We want a nation that is growing, we want a nation that is developed. We start from ourselves. Now, how can I, what is my own role as a person, as an individual in building this trust? Number one, I should be consistent and take responsibility. I should be consistent and take responsibility. When I'm gonna take the productive aspect now. When people want to take a job, you know, when you are unemployed for some time, with the expenses and the lack and everything, you'll be so eager. You connect a lot of people. Please, I need a job. Please, I need a job. I need to. There will be a zeal, passion that I must get this job. When I get this job, in fact, I'm gonna do this. In fact, when you want to write your application, you're gonna put it out. You're gonna be your best. You're gonna do this. You're gonna be everything. Now, when you now got a job, first maybe the first 6 months, that zeal and passion. I don't know, one way or the other, I will just start going down. It happens like that based on any situation. We're not talking about that. So what we are saying is that zeal that you had while applying for the job, be consistent with it. Yes, sir. And the responsibility, your job description, the job you are giving, take responsibility of it. Do it well. Put in your best. You understand? In that way, you are building trust for yourself and for others. People can trust you. And when they see how you are consistent, before you know it, you get promotion. You understand? And with the promotion, comes with its incentive and the likes. That's it. Be consistent with it. Don't just be a good staff when the boss, when the CEO is around. No. Be there. In fact, if the closing time is 4 o'clock, now you can finish your job by 3. It's fine. Yeah. Just focus on it. Finish the job perfect. You can take the rest time to just relax. Don't wait because you are looking at us. You are not doing anything. You are not doing anything. No, it will never grow because you are all different. Yes, we are all different. So be consistent and take responsibility of the job. Whatever you are doing, if making mistake, we are all human. Oh, sorry, I made a goof yesterday. Oh, I made a goof here. Oh, pardon me. I'm gonna learn to. That is how. Don't just push. Don't be pushing blames. Don't be pushing and be open. Be open to accept criticism. Accept it. Oh, you did what is not right. Oh, I didn't. On my bad. Oh, I should have done better. Accept it. You understand? And be good at it. Be consistent in being a good person. Now, what's my rule again? Number two, I show empathy and be present. Show empathy and be present, like what we said. When you are anywhere, be present there. You understand? Especially the Gen Zs, we are our gadgets, our tech. Sometimes some Gen Zs can be so interesting. Let me use that word interesting. If you're talking to them, a kid of 14, 15, 16, they'll be on their phone. They are not even listening. They're just following the rules and everything. So, in that sense, people won't find you interesting. People won't find you like someone that you can talk to. And if people can confide and talk to you, yeah, they can't trust you. Understand? And feel for people, understand people's point of view when they come to you. That is some of our rules, what we can also do. Then, third, let's trust. Trust takes time, but easily lost. Trust takes time, but it's easily lost. People, you can use like can take 5 years. Can take 5 years for people to trust you. Like 5 years. And it can take just 5 minutes for that trust to be lost. 5 minutes. And loss is so hard to regain. You know, this is not just, this is not just about you, your family alone, your workplace alone. In fact, when you are out of this country to another country, please be a good person. Most most Nigerians, you know, we don't even trust ourselves, and we hurt ourselves so badly that we allow the outsiders, you understand, to see us as people that can't be trusted. Yeah, whenever we are out there, look at them. He is an ambassador. He's in Turkey. He's living there. You know, but if a good image to our nation, that's why he can even have friends in Turkey and they can work with him. There are some people in a big country and go to another country and misbehave, and that will kill because you are going there as yourself, but you are carrying the image of Nigerians. Whatever you do, whatever happen there, name is Nigeria. Understand? So before you can be trusted out there, it's so hard. And when it's lost, it's gonna affect. So because this is gonna affect the innocent person, there's so many opportunities that have been lost by Nigerian because of what a Nigerian did. You understand? And this Nigerian is actually a very different one, a plain one, an open one that's honest. But because of what a Nigerian have done, this honest one cannot be trusted. So we need to look at that and work on that. Very, very important. All right, as we are closing some years ago, uh, trust must be nurtured like a baby, like a plant. Trust must be nurtured. We take care of it. Don't just do anyhow. Don't just behave anyhow. No, don't just do anyhow because of want to benefit now. Just do anything anyhow. It affects others. You understand? Imagine now, I am a Yoruba boy. You know, I'm a Yoruba man now. Imagine me going somewhere now and I behave anyhow. People won't call me name. But that Yoruba boy, this is what he did. You understand? And whenever they not see any Yoruba person, you know them, that's how they do. No, no. So because I am representing uh, a nation, I'm a nation myself, I should behave properly anyway. I should protect the image. I shouldn't be selfish. You know, some people just do anyhow, take whatever they want to take and just leave and have dented the name of some other people coming there. So it's very important we take that. Trust must be nurtured in every aspect. Then authentic listening and sharing build better spaces. Authentic listening and sharing build better space. Like we are so blessed here in the group. Maybe now we're gonna having a mindset. Someone's gonna come here now, tell us their story. It's take a lot. It take a lot for someone to just come open up what they've been through and to just share with people. It takes a lot, and it's because they trust this system. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can come and say this is what I've done, this is what have happened to me in my past. Nobody. Not all can do that. So because of the trust that they see that they can get, there's trust here. You understand? They come here, they share their story, and that is helping us to grow together. Then let's lead by example and normalize trust. Let's trust be our normal thing. Oh, uh my uncle uh Coyote or Oyedepo Sumata. I trust that man, sir. I have this, so please let me check this. And I give it save with. You understand? In fact, this issue of trust, I learned it here. In fact, it was a wow to me. When I started clusters and I wanted to register for my London Tinker because I did a course with London Tinker, data management and data entry and management. When I wanted to do that course then, I was finding it very difficult to use my Nigerian card on the portal. So I had to reach out to Ambassador then. It was a fresh period, and Ambassador will respond to me. Then I needed a referee. I reached out to them. Ambassador gave me all his details. All. I was like, wow, this is for someone I barely even knew, and this person barely even knew me. They don't even know what I'm going to do with this big information is giving to me. That's trust. And I use it for what is intended for the course. I already start. Then another issue again. When it's time for me to use my Nigerian card, not accepting is hard problem. And I had to reach out to Dr. Alex. Dr. Alex, too. I want to register with this course, so my card is not accepting my Nigerian card. What should I do? Dr. Alex had to share his MasterCard with me, his ID. I was like, oh my God, it has never happened to me. No, that is trust. Dr. Alex then share his card, international card with me. I used it to input to buy to register for the course then. And that was what I started. That's when I know, wow, this is a community identity, building trust. And I don't even want to build the trust. Someone else will have copied the ID and want to use it for something else. Don't do that. Don't do that. And if I had done that, yes, some things when happen, yes, we will have this way to block it. But I can't be here now with many opportunities and benefits that I have been exposed to. So we should always do our best with trust that we have been given. This is the global trusters. Let's start with us. We should trust us with whatever, and that we are good on it. I want to say a very big thank you. It's 12 minutes to 6. I don't want to take much of our time. Thank you so very much for as many that listen on YouTube, on Facebook. Thank you so very much. It has been a wonderful moment. It is People to People Revolution, and we are talking about building trust and emotional support. And we've looked about areas of a lot of stuff that can help us foster this. As our custom is very important, please, if you are viewing on YouTube, kindly share your review, your insight, your submission on the YouTube chats of the Global Clusters. And of course, on Facebook, also kindly drop your comments there on what you perceive about what we are doing and what we have shared today. And for those in the studio, let me start with our mommy, Dr. Mayo Dedarima. Depends on
Easy.
People revolution. You had your voice, ma, on what has been shared. I hope you heard what has been shared, ma. Kindly add your voice. Thank you, ma.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma.
Good evening, everybody in the house.
Welcome, ma.
Happy Sunday to every one of us.
Yes, ma.
Our President, Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, you are well done. God bless you. My dear money, my mentor, God bless you. Cluster Oluwaseyi, more grace,
Thank you.
more wisdom. At a time, I was out. The network took me out,
Okay.
but I still came in by the grace of God. What I was hearing, in fact, this is my notes. I've not been able to jot so many. But what I heard you talk about is trust and mutual support. Am I right?
Definitely, ma, it
Trust
is.
and
Yes.
mutual support. You have taken us through a long journey in giving us what these two concepts connotes. And I give it to you. Kudos to you, sir.
Thank you,
Trust
ma.
and mutual support. One fact we should know as clusterians, as individual beings, is that this God that we are serving, that created us in his own image and likeness, has a reason why he created us. And one of the reasons is that you come to this world, complement another person's life.
Mm,
And that is why some philosophers came up with a saying that a tree does not make a forest.
mhm,
Honestly, for anybody that want to go far in life, you need another person by your side. You need to move closer to another person If you are a lone ranger or thinking that you can do everything by yourself, for that is opening our mind, our thinking, our reasoning day by day. There's no day you will come here and you not take something tangible or home. You don't discover that values are being added to you on daily basis. So having this at the back of our mind, then we should learn how to trust each other. Having this at the back of our mind, we should start giving support. The support we are talking about is not something big. You see, even with the little you have in your hand, try to support another person. Another thing,
Whoa, there's some network glitches there.
achievements. You are not hearing me.
Speak,
Are you
ma.
hearing
Go
me?
on. Yes, ma. Now. Yes, ma.
Okay. I was trying to give another fact of life. And the fact of life is that God has created every one of us for another person around us. And so whatever God endow you with, whatever achievement you have, please take notes. It's not for you alone. No. As the word of God says, apology to all my people that may not be in this line. He said, forever, the poor will not cease from the land. That is not to say we are going to be poor, but we should know that there's no way by which can be equal in anything you can think of or talk of. And that's where support comes in. Support others so that you too can get support from another person. That's just the way God created it. That's just the way God personalized. Whatever you think you have, it's not for you alone. Look out there. Who is that person that's not up to you, or that is lacking something, or that is hope, is dashing? Get out to that person and lend an helping hand to that person. That is the support you are talking about. Mutual support. And you see, as our effort here is centered on building our nation, there is no way by which we go by these two important values that we have discussed today, that our society will not be better. Let's learn how to trust each other.
Wow. Network.
There may be betrayal along the way in the journey of life, but that should not stop you from doing the right thing. What Global Cluster platform is given is the right thing. Let's start doing things the right way. And before you know it, we'll get used to it. Our life will become better. Our state will become better. And Nigeria ourselves will be a good place for all of us to live. So I pray God will also trust and you'll be trusted. Support, another will support you. If you pay to support, don't expect support from another person. And mind you, you can do it alone. God bless everybody. Thank you so much
Wow.
for having me.
Wow. And thank you so very much. Really appreciate you. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, ma. Thanks for your submission. It's wonderful having your kind. What you have mentioned now is like a mother, talking to his children. Thank you so very much, and I'm very sure, like you are a good mother, sharing your idea with your children, and what you have shared like a mother talking to her children. Everybody for, and it's also going viral on YouTube, and everybody can listen, and the young ones can pick from this, and this is there for life. This will always go back. We can go back to this and hear you. Thank you so very much, man. I really appreciate
You're
all
welcome,
you.
sir.
Thank you, man. Yes, we have some minutes more, but I have yes, Madam Adityoke Adeleke, you have been on the call with us. It's early on mute and had the voice, man. Madam Adityoke Adeleke. Okay. Okay, she's busy. The 002 certificate, sir. If you're on the call, can you unmute, sir, and hand for sir? Master Genie. Master Genie, are you there?
Thank you very much, Cluster Oluwaseyi. Yes, I'm here, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, our Global President, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, for this great innovation, for this great platform, for the great opportunity he has given unto us, like people like me. I greet our First Lady, I greet the 001 People to People Revolution and 002. And I also sent a special greeting to our mommy that just finished speaking there, Dr. Mary Odedari. Thank
Thank you,
you
sir.
very much, ma, for always being here with us and giving us out of your knowledge. People to People Revolution of today is another great lecture education moment for those who are here with us or that will be listening to it later. There is nothing much I want to add because you have said a lot of things, Shei, and you just take everyone to assimilate this and take action. Dr. Michelle Uko said something on the first year anniversary that what you learn today, take action on it today. So, like what our mommy, Dr. Mary Odedaya, said today, we should all just take action on what we have learned today, no matter how much is going to take out of us. Because without us being people to ourselves, we cannot be a person to somebody else. So, if you don't heal yourself, you cannot heal anybody else. And if you don't belong here, then you cannot help us. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to me. And I plead for everyone that will be listening to us later to please take action on everything that has been said on the People to People Revolution of the Global Cluster today. Because I am an evangelist for the Global Cluster. That is the platform that is making my life purposeful right now. And you know what? Every content everybody wants to gain will be to the Clusterian, and then you can get from it because we are up to the greatest. The sky is our foundation. To make my mommy's energy go further, I don't want to put any more energy onto it. Everybody should take action on the People to People Revolution of the Global Cluster. Take action on you being yourself so that you can help somebody else. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, thanks, big brother. That was cluster. The Coyote Oyediton, all the way from the UK. He is a Nigerian, and he's always want to be here because here make him feel like yes, I'm at home. Thank you, sir. The 002 certificate evolution. We appreciate all you are doing and adding value to humanity. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, we appreciate everyone. It is 6 o'clock. It's important that we need to know the person today so we can go prepare for tomorrow's work. Tomorrow is Monday. But before we go, we ask ourselves, who are we? We are the community of professionals or upcoming professionals. We are the community of technocrats or upcoming technocrats. We are the community of entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of what we know. We believe that it is the knowledge that right power. We share accurate information of our industry because we know that when you have the right information, it's like a push for you to move from where you are to where you ought to be, where we share accurate connection. Because we believe that to whoever you are connected to, you carry most of the time what you collect in life. We're not just a social media platform where you have all the features of Facebook where you can connect and meet great people, great minds. It's not just a platform whereby you meet me every day as soon as you're onboarded. It's not just a social media platform whereby you can monetize. You have a marketplace whereby you can market products for people want to see and meet the right people to patronize them. The social media platform of the global clusters is the first nation building social media platform. And the aim and the goal and the vision is to make our fatherland, Nigeria, great again through training, through discussion, through brainstorming, collaboration, and making ourselves great again. And we are always pushing. We are pushing to make ourselves better by coming to trainings, developing ourselves, and everyone is encouraged to join this training. They are actually totally free. Either you are subscribed or not subscriber. Please join meetings because it is for you to be better, to make you a great person. What we do here institution. It's so massive. It's massive. Both to place store, download out, check us out. All. Check us out there, see what we're presenting, and send us. And together we are going to do it. Together we are going to Africa. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We have raise our mind. A sick mind never gain anything, can never become anything. It's better for us to have right every other thing for Nigerian money for mind surgery revolution. And the voice of the president. I am Luashiri, and I say thank you. See you tomorrow.
À ń tajà ń bí ìfẹ́ńdọ̀ mo ṣe ìfẹ́ wá rẹ́gísítà. Wọ́n fẹ́ tí kíni lóore ṣe. Ọ̀nà ibi tí ìgbà ń tà. Ìṣèjọba nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kì kan kẹ̀kẹ́ fẹ́ gbé wá sí gbé ìyàwó wọlé. Irú ẹ̀kọ́ ni léyìí. Irú long reach yẹn àti èyí tí mò ń ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn òun làwọn yẹn. Tọ̀dọ̀ wọ́n ti kó kúrò ní Chris Plaza kó lọ dí ọ̀pẹ. Lẹ́yìn flat wà lẹ́yìn dé ọ̀pẹ Adésínà kọ́ Adésínà bread tọkàn Bovas ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ báyìí òun ni wọ́n ń lò lọ́fíìsì àwọn ohun ta tí. Not just not a resident place. One package. Kí ni àpò orúkọ rẹ̀?